Ain't gonna yell in this video because honestly, it's just not worth it. Um, you know, I can root for almost anything, pull for almost anyone, but I just have one little thing that you have to do. Just one little thing, and I don't think it's asking too much when you're looking at people that are being paid multi millions of dollars in the career that they've chosen, and that is you have to try. You have to try. And I don't think that's asking that much. Ben Simmons is now relegated himself to unseen territory here in Philadelphia. I've never seen a player's stock diminish so fast because of how he played in. People like me have been pointing it out for several seasons, but most will be like the fact that he was so irrelevant in this series against the Atlanta Hawks. And by the way, congratulations, Atlanta. I ain't going to throw any shade on you. You won. You won straight up. Go get you some of the Bucks. Okay? Ain't going to root against you. Ain't going to root for you. Go do your thing, Atlanta. Congratulations. But this one series with the Hawks and Ben Simmons with 3 field goal attempts. 3 field goal attempts in the fourth quarters combined of a 7-game series. And he's your starting point guard? I know everyone's seen the passing up of the easy dunk that should be an easy dunk for a guy that's 6'10", 240 pounds. Under the net, passes it to Thibault. 3 minutes left in the game. I say this in all seriousness, and you guys know how much of an Eagles fan I am. I would rather wear any player of the Dallas Cowboys jersey, root for the Dallas Cowboys, anything under the umbrella of the Dallas Cowboys. I'd rather support them than spend one more second of my life supporting a Sixers team with Ben Simmons on it. Because at least the people that are wearing the Dallas Cowboys jerseys on the field at least try. And you know what? And that's not saying the blame doesn't go around to everyone. Embiid had a shit ton of turnovers. Curry is shit on defense. That we already knew that. Doc Rivers is who we thought he was, as another coach would say. And this organization is crumbling down to the point where I'm like, am I seriously going to expect Embiid to stay here after his contract ends? Why would he? What has this organization shown him since he got here? Oh, we're gonna trade up to get the number 1 pick to get Markelle Fultz. How did Markelle Fultz do last night? Oh, what's that? He's not even on the team anymore? We're going to max contract a guy like Tobias Harris, which, hey, he might show up tonight, he might not. That's what max contracts guys do, right? That's what guys that get paid $30 million a year should do, right? He didn't show up tonight, but he showed up that other night. It is what it is. Ben Simmons, hey, he just won't show up at all. We'll max contract him too. Like, how is someone like Joel Embiid supposed to view the team and the ownership and the decisions that the GMs make here? you got the Colangelo shit from a couple years ago, the burner accounts, and just the complete utter embarrassment to the league that was. So it's not so much that the Sixers lost this series in a heartbreaking Game 7 fashion. It's just that I'm looking beyond this. I'm like, what the hell are you going to get for Simmons? Because there ain't no way he comes out of the locker room in a Sixers jersey next season. Like, that just ain't happening. I mean, I would love to see them try to do that, but that ain't happening. it's just mind blowing the levels of catastrophe here for this team, and just to see that like Joel Embiid must be biting his tongue a lot in the locker room, especially when watch the replay of that Ben Simmons tossed the thigh ball under the net that should have been an easy dunk, layup, whatever for Simmons. Watch the reaction of Joel Embiid at that play. He's standing at the top of the key, beyond the 3-point arc, and he just throws his hands up like, "What? What are you doing?" And he goes right up to Ben after that play, and you see him talking to him. He's like, doing the handshakes and stuff just to be like, "Come on, Ben, man, come on, blah blah blah." He's got to be saying in his head, "Oh my God, you goddamn coward! I can't believe you're the starting point guard on this team." And you look at things like the number of turnovers that Embiid had, and I'm like, well, how can he not turn the ball over? He's got to try and do so much more because your premier point guard is worthless. I can't believe that we have a max contract guy who's just a complete cat. Like, I, where are the Ben Simmons defenders at? Where are you? 3 field goal attempts in 7 fourth quarters combined. Ben Coward. Ben the Coward. Ben the Cowardly Lion. Ben the Coward Matei. Some of you will get that. I know Ben Simmons is feeling stupid. At least he should be. The way he dresses. Anyway, that's all. I mean, it's just like I don't know how I can root for this team every second that Ben Simmons is still on it. Like, again, I'd rather support the Dallas Cowboys than a team with Ben Simmons on it right now because I can't root for cowardice. Like, you just have to try. You just have to try. I mean, as crap as Markelle Fultz was, at least he tried. He might have been a complete bitch behind the scenes, but at least he tried. God, Ben Simmons, go find another Kardashian to date. Go out to the West Coast. Go build a brick wall for the Lakers. When you're done building the brick wall over here, after you're done shooting free throws. Oh, he shot 34% from the free throw line in this series. That's a solid statistic. You know what that also is? That's a record. Shaq's worst free throws percentage in a series was 37%. Ben's like, hold my beer, Shaq. Here you go. What an asshole. Just get him out of Philadelphia. Get him out of Philadelphia. I don't care if you have to eat his contract. Do whatever you do. There is no way, absolutely zero way, he comes out of that locker room in a Sixers jersey next season. It just ain't happening. But again, I'd like to see you try because you know what? That shit show might be more enjoyable than a failed playoff run because that's what you'll get if you keep Ben Simmons here again. Oh, and Doc Rivers. I like how I decided to throw Ben under the bus yesterday after the game, saying like, I honestly don't think we're championship material with this guy at point guard. Oh, but a couple games ago, you're telling us we don't know basketball, Doc. Oh, by the way, no, excuse me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say Doc Rivers. I meant to say Glenn Rivers. Glenn is his name given on his birth certificate. Doc is Dr. J in Philadelphia. There ain't no other Doc here in Philadelphia other than Julius Erving. All right, Glenn Rivers, dock your ass out of town. So anyway, Glenn Rivers wants to tell us, because people question, like, why aren't you giving guys like, Maxey and Thibault more time? Because they can actually play at guard. Well, you guys just don't know basketball. Ben Simmons is this transcendent player and blah, 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 blah. Oh, now all of a sudden, last night, we can't win with him at point guard. Guy, Glenn Rivers and And Simmons and Tobias, you can go too. Like I said, I don't need a guy that you don't know if he's going to show up or not. Play with no sort of consistency whatsoever. You can bounce out of town too with your max contract. What now, Sixers fans? That is all.